Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, fellow students, and guests, welcome to the 2009 graduation for Loyola School of Adult and Continuing Education. What a pleasure and honor it is to have been asked to be the class valedictorian. I would like to start out tonight with a quote from Pope John the 23rd. Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustrations, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for you to do. Far too often in life we let our mistakes in life rule us. We let failure stand in the way of our hopes and aspirations. A few years ago I made a decision to drop out of school thinking that there wasn't much I could learn. I had a vision that I would go out and make my mark in the world and have a good time doing it. I knew how to read and write, and those were the only skills I was interested in at the time. Like many of you, I got a job and was making a little bit of money, and from there the dream started to grow. I would buy a fast car, live in a great apartment, and be the envy of all my friends who were still slaving it out at school. My first job was washing dishes in a restaurant, and I can remember coming home one night and telling my parents how much I hated it. My parents' response was, "Get used to it. Without an education, this is your life." I'm sure that each and every one of you has your own story to tell. The reasons for leaving school are as varied and valid as your reasons for returning. Some people left because events in our life caused learning to be a low priority. Others left because the challenge at the time was too much for them. We may have taken longer, we may have taken a different path, but we can finally stand with pride and say, we did it. We graduated. So what have we learned from this? Apart from the obvious academic challenges that we met and conquered, we learned about commitment, responsibility, and accountability. We learned about persisting even when faced with failure. We learned a valuable lesson about not giving up. Today, each one of us can move beyond our past and focus on a future that is bright with promise. We no longer need to concern ourselves with what we tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for us to do. Some of us have planned on continuing our education. Still others will enter the workforce with the ability to earn a better living for our families and provide a future for our children. We are positive role models for young people who have dropped out of school and think they can't go back. We're an encouragement to those who have failed and need someone to pick them up and show them that they too can succeed. For every challenge we meet, there will always be the possibility of failure. But we know from this experience that if you persevere and push towards your goal, you will succeed. And that's what this diploma is all about. It's about moving past our struggles, and we have succeeded. I'd like to take a few minutes at this time to thank all those who are here for us. We couldn't have asked for better teachers. They guided us, encouraged us, and sometimes asked us to do better. They led by example, and we're grateful for their constant support. Barb, Carol, Craig, Ted, and John. Our sincere thanks. We couldn't have done it without you. I'd like to personally thank my family, my parents, and my sister for the support they gave me and continue to give me. I especially want to thank my son Mason, who gave up time with his dad so I could better prepare for a future for the two of us. We have overcome a major challenge, and now the time has come to consult not our fears, but our hopes and our dreams. We have earned the right to hope for a better future and the right to live our dreams. With an education, this is our life. To all the 2009 graduates, get out there and show them what you can do. Change the world one step at a time.